to be live again now, so hopefully long may it continue. We are in a very built up area where there's buildings on both sides, so we'll see how we get on, go from there. Okay, so I will tell you what street this is. This is Margaret Street that way, and this is, I can't see what this is. I think it will tell me the other end, which I'll let you know in a minute. Yeah, sorry it did cut off back there. I don't know what happened. But I had to actually reset my phone to get the live working again, so yeah, I don't know exactly where it cut off. That just takes you back towards, I believe, into the market, although I can't actually see it. It looks like it's gated off down there now, but it didn't used to be. And then that will take you towards, if you continue down there and to the right, that takes you to where the punting is. Anyway, let's carry on. Sydney Street, is it? Yeah. No, you said it, I know. I did, when I did the vlog, I was actually far better prepared. I actually had the roads written down on my hand. Two reasons I slowed down then, guys, is where that woman who was in front, she was walking pretty slowly, and I just felt like I was getting closer and closer, and it's just not really good, is it? So yeah, come on in, let's go. As you can see, everything's beginning to liven up in Cambridge. Do what? Yeah. All these deliveries. Seeing all the hustle and bustle. So thank you to the people that are reconnecting. As I said earlier, it was absolutely no idea. I just noticed it as we were coming out of Christ Peace. I don't even know how long it had been like that for. So, yeah. A little bit of a shame. Morning. Or not. Mangoes cost nothing, guys, remember that. First person to do that to me in ages. So we are moving into Bridge Street now, which is directly in front. Now, this is another bit where you can connect up with the river and the punting. There is a nice bar right on the river, which I can't remember what it's called. So, apologies. Do make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, you're getting a few more people joining up now, and a few more people walking around. So, yeah, I'll just let this chat go past and then we'll carry on. Not even looking. That is what really, really winds me up, guys. People don't even look. They just, all he was doing was just had his head in his phone. I expect that of the youngsters, not of a flipping adult. Right, so, is it here we do a left? I think it is. So if you continue down there, which we're not going to, that is where you go to get the punting and the boats. Probably just beyond those blue signs, that's where it is. Are you coming? Nice old church here. I think this brings us out where the cathedral is, I think, down here. I've only ever done this once, so you'll have to bear with me a little bit. Oh, that's right. And we've got some Well, I feel like a tourist when I'm walking around videoing as well, but we have got some real tourists there in front, even at this time of day. Right. Go on, Ezra. Come on. Good girl. Right, come on, carry on. No, not in there. So again, very much a mismatch. Come on, Ezra, let's go. Very much a mismatch of old streets, new streets, cobbles. But the biggest thing in Cambridge, as I say, is you've got the very sort of oldie-weldy buildings on both sides, so it does restrict the internet at times, even though it says we've got 5G. You do sometimes have these problems, as I experienced earlier on, which was annoying, but I'm pleased I saw it. And unfortunately, we haven't got the place to ourselves, which we did that Sunday when I did the vlog. If you ever get a chance to watch that one, do watch it, because it's basically the same route as this, minus the loss of a couple of streets, because we did get the internet back reasonably quickly once I managed to sort it out. But come on. So we are now going to be coming up where this white sort of tented thing is in front, which I don't know what it is. This is the cathedral, and then we'll be coming back out into as again the Lion Yard, Grand Arcade, whatever the hell you want to call it. More shops down there. Don't know where that goes. I'm feeling quite warm now, guys. What we've been going now, just coming up half an hour actually. No, yeah, a bit more than half an hour I think actually. And my watch is saying so it must be true. Thank you for the like. Oh, loads of comments coming through and love hearts as well. Thank you very much. Yes, they are lovely, lovely dogs. Where's the Turkish barber you're recommending? Okay, so here we go. This is the cathedral. Obviously more sort of surrounding buildings that way. We're going to be doing a left in a minute, guys, but yeah, this is why I wanted to come this way, so you'd see this. I'm not going to walk all the way down there. And then we're now coming into Market Square, where we've then got the Lion Yard, Grand Arcade. It's called the Grand Arcade now, so I need to call it that. But those that are old enough to know, it did used to be called the Lion Yard. Same place, same shops, pretty much, I would suggest. They just renamed it. Don't know why. And this is a market that I think is hitting most days, from what I've been told. We'll go around the outside and then cut in a minute. Look at all these bikes. So yeah, we definitely a London lad. born and not so much bred, but born in London. Yeah, born at Barts in East London. Apparently you could hear the bells, I don't remember. So just to get you an idea of where we are, guys. Again, did this in Christ Peace in the previous live. There we go. Feel free to pause that if you want to watch it back, know where we are. But yeah, that is where we are. Right, come on, good girl. And when I've done this up in London, I feel like a tourist. And there are tourists up here. So it's quite funny, actually. You do, somehow you don't feel out of place when you're doing this video in Lark. Come on, Astra. Come on. There we go. So this is this will take you back down to St John Street. Well, they were being pretty good then, which is unusual. Okay, so the reason I say the Lion Yard is because it clearly says there, welcome to the Lion Yard. I think we can all agree on that. But politically it's now called the Grand Arcade. If you're going to rename the place, change the signage. Wouldn't you agree, Julia? Yeah. It still says the Lion Yard. And I'm saying, if you're going to rename a place, change the signage.
Maybe they left it for historical purposes.
Maybe they did.
What draft is for them?
Leave. Right, go on. Well, it isn't a London team, so maybe that might save me from you disappearing from the live. I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'm not sure whether that's good or bad in your eyes, but certainly not a London team. I have got brothers that support London teams, but I don't know. I'm too frightened to tell you for fear of you leaving, so I won't tell you. Oh, that's okay, fine. I actually like that team. Oh, good. Well, that's good. They are the champions of the land. They're spending loads of money at the minute and looking like they might be set to spend more. Do you know what? Julie will agree. We were in Egypt last year and I was listening to the vlogs and they were saying, oh, we're interested in this player, interested in that player. Didn't buy anyone apart from Chiesa and the goalie who then wasn't even there. And I was saying, this is ridiculous. Why are they not buying any players? Well, look now. Ralph, I think, might need to be picked up soon. He's carrying on for now. And this is ultimately why. They're now spending loads of money. They reckon they spent 300 million, although they haven't quite spent that, because of players sold and add-ons and stuff like that. They reckon they can spend another 2 to 250 million without having to sell another player. Now, that to me, if they're going to buy Izuk and Gahey, I would say that is fantastic business, and I challenge any other club, not just in the UK, but anywhere in the world, to say they've had a better transfer window than Liverpool this summer. To be fair, Liverpool fans needed a bit of a pick-up, didn't they, after the parade? And obviously Diego Jota as well. So I think we deserve this, because it'll be a quiet summer next year, that's for sure. So, okay, so I've worked out you're definitely a Spurs fan then by that comment. Yeah, well, Nottingham Forest seem to sue everyone, so hopefully the player power can force that through. So we'll wait and see on that. And I'll be honest, 2 of my brothers are Spurs fans. I won't tell you the other one because you might swear and leave. Draw your own conclusions. Right, let's cross here. Come on. Good girl. Doing very well, Ash, aren't you? What are we doing now? 1.7 miles, guys. We've been going. And as you can see there, 41 minutes. Yeah, well, that chairman is a different breed altogether, isn't he? I certainly wouldn't want him. He spends money, I'll give him that, but he needs to understand how football works. That if a player wants to go and they're not happy, they hold the aces, not the club. Which is similar to what happened before to Liverpool. I can speak from that point of view with Torres, Coutinho, Suarez. None of them went on to pull up any trees, shall we say. One at Chelsea, two at Barcelona. I don't even know where Coutinho's playing now, or Torres for that matter. I know Suarez is playing for Inter Miami, isn't he? Twilight of their careers, I suppose. Yeah, they are very good for the old fitness dogs. It's just making sure, obviously, if you are out during the day, you've always got that ability to look after the dog. If you are a taxi driver, maybe you can take the dog out with you in the front. I don't know how that works with taxi cabs, but I'm sure that'll be a pull when people get into your vehicle, as long as they're not allergic to dogs. It certainly was a good deal for Liverpool. Look who they bought, Alisson and Virgil van Dijk, out of that money. Probably had a few quid left over. I'm not really sure. I can't remember the exact figures now, but I'm sure they did. So you can just see the spire in front. That is another sort of cathedral in Cambridge, a smaller one than the one I just showed you. But it's been had this scaffolding that's around it. It's been up for ages. Now I'm not going to go all the way to the end of this road, guys. I'm going to cut left where you can see this green signage building in front. Going to cut left through Parker's Piece. Now the reason I'm going to do that is because I have got some jobs I need to do with Mum this morning, and I'm looking at the time and it's getting on, and I need to do some stuff myself. So I hope you are enjoying it. We are going to carry on for the next 15 minutes or so, but when it gets up to about an hour, I'll have to come off. Because yeah, I've got to make our way back to the car park, which is the other side of the park. Again, if you're with us for the first live, you will see sort of where we are. Actually, this way. That's the eye that I showed you. Look at that sunrise in the background. Beautiful. And we're going to make our way across the green. Hopefully trying to avoid all this litter. I was saying this in the first live as well. Obviously this will all be cleared up before all the shops start opening, but it is really early at the minute. You're not kidding about London and how busy it is. I was actually up there getting some exercise there, Julian Ralph. And we did the Friends experience, which was Excel, but we did actually Buckingham Palace Live, the Mall, Trafalgar Square, Leicester Square, and that was hard. Doing sort of lives around there, though it was still quite quiet. Pardon? Yeah, unbelievable, just unbelievable. Wasn't even, well, no, it was quite warm yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. But someone's got to clear all this, you know what, up. It's just, leave, come on. It just drives me nuts. Here we go. Every morning normally we get this. Must have found a scent or something. Come on. Azra, come on. Everyone's watching for you, not me. Nice part of the world where you're from, Dave, as well. Haven't been down there for a while, if I'm honest with you, but we stayed in, near St Austell, good few years ago now, and we did come to Torquay for the day, and we went to the Sea Life Centre, didn't we, in Torquay? Yeah. Massive seagulls there. And they just sit on everyone's cars. Azra, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Just sit on everyone's cars. It's absolutely unreal. But yeah, lovely part of the world. Just so far away from where we are. You know, when you think to drive it from here, it's about 5.5 hours, thereabouts. You think, well, you can get on an aeroplane with that distance. Most of Europe, Northern Africa, you know, even, no, not quite New York, but not far off. It's a long way. We had to, I know we stopped a couple of times as well, because James was a lot younger then as well. But yeah, certainly a lovely part. We went to Land's End as well before they started charging to park there. Someone told me they've taken the sign away now as well, which seems ludicrous to me because that must have been a tourist attraction. I'm sure if they wanted to, they could have charged for that as well. Right, so we're now coming up to the car park. What's the matter?
We need to go either side to get Azra through.
There's a gap there in the fence, I can see it. Come on, Ezra. Right, guys, I think we're going to start winding this up. It's been lovely talking to you all this morning. Ralph says goodbye. Azra says goodbye. Azra? Azra? Thank you. Julia? And bye from me. Have a good day, guys.